Greetings, Ginas and Tommies. This time I want to show you my Kyosho 1 to 18 scale BMW Z4, and this Z4 is very special model because it's a dealer version, and it can be differentiated from the mundane open market goods. For this one has more details, and it is actually supplied to a actual automobile dealership, in this case BMW, as a complement for the rear one-to-one scale car buyer. And this diecast is also very special for me because it is the first BMW model in my not the small diecast collection, and this is because I think I know BMW makes lots of good cars, to name a few: Z8, 1M, or E30, M3, M5. Actually, I'm not that savvy at the time of BMW period, but I think BMW has been a underdog between a Porsche and Mercedes-Benz. BMW, for me, is not as sporty as Porsche, and it's not as luxurious as Mercedes-Benz, and a BMW is has doesn't have a cult car or halo car or very famous car. For example, Audi have Quattro and R8, and Mercedes-Benz have SLR, SLS, AMG T, G-Wagen, 300 SL, and but BMW doesn't have that legendary names in their history. I think that's why I have just one BMW model in my diecast collection, and I have some kind of attachment to this E89 Z4 because when I was in early 20s, there was very famous Korean drama called Secret Garden, which has nothing to do with the Secret Garden, but that in that K drama, the main character who's suffering from claustrophobic phobia, he's very rich, he's entrepreneur of department store, but he's so claustrophobic that he can't use elevators, so he always uses stairs, and many employees thought that it's because the main character want to overlook all the department airs or the service, but it's very strange for claustrophobic people to ride BMW G4 because uh, it's although it has it can it's com it although it doesn't have a roof and it has unlimited space of headroom, but if you ever been to this kind of two-seat roadster, that you can, even for the one who's not claustrophobic, they seem they are very squeezed in this type of cars. So I think that was very irony for that drama, and at that time, about 2012, the BMW G4 was very famous among young generation because the main character rode BMW Z4, especially the white one with red seat. And I also wanted to buy a BMW Z4, but I ended up buying R56 Mini Cooper S for my first car entering university. And let's dive into close detail look. I mentioned earlier that even though this kind of two-seat roadster, spider, convertible, drophead, cabriolet, according to your country, this, even though it looks like very roomy and spacious, but once you're inside this kind of two-seat roadster configuration, you can find it is very claustrophobic, even for those who are not claustrophobic, because of this long A-pillar. It is right above your eye level, so if you're sitting in this seat, you might feel very claustrophobic. And that's why I think it's very ironic for the drama. The main character who's suffering claustrophobic phobia tried to drive BMW Z4 with roofs down. I think it's very stupid choice. And you can see let me zoom a little bit. This side etching, they said S-Drive 35i below this glorious BMW propeller white propeller logo. S-Drive is a moniker used by BMW to indicate its rear-wheel drive, and for four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive they use X-Drive, and from front-wheel drive they don't use anything. And you can see 35 is its engine displacement, and I means it's petrol. And I know there is sportier version of 35IS in Korea, but it's not IS, and it's kind of shame. When you open the hood or bonnet, which is very long elongated bonnet, you can see the very famous BMW made Silky 6 engine is mounted longitudinally, and its location is slightly behind the front axle, which means it's technically front mid-engine layout, so it's very good at handling. And you can see this one has this strut bar to prop engine mount, and you can see this tiny sticker which is very well applicated. And I don't know why this part, I don't know what this part is for, but this one is painted in white, alpine white, even though the actual diecast model's exterior color is champagne bronze gold metallic maybe. And I don't know why it's white. And I love this V-shaped curve which is on the metal. I think it makes this car very arrow-like, sling gun-like. It looks like some projectile from or gun or weapon. Though the interior is very well replicated, its carpet, it looks very rare. And this yacht, the yacht design derived mahogany in trim, it looks very rare. And engine start stop button, which is a little bit larger than actual. And the side vent hazard, BMW made ZF transmission, and it iDrive, and it's for side brake. This is for drive mode select. But and from the behind, from the posterior view, you can see the taillight, which is very futuristic design. Even 20 years and 10 years past, it looks very futuristic. And this diecast is very famous for having much opening gimmicks. You can open the boot, and as you can see, there is some string to move up that origami style hardtop, which can be maneuverable, but I will not do that because I have only one hand available now, and you can find on YouTube if you want to know how that hardtop operation is actually happening. And this is my diecast review for Kyosho 1 to 18 scale E89 BMW Z4 S-Drive 35i, and see you next in another diecast review. And for my subscribers, I don't know why they are so silent. I have about 100 subscribers now, but they do not reply to, they have no response from my uploaded video, so I don't know what you guys really want from me. And if you have some comment, please let me know what you want, and please be kind. If you leave a kind, gentle comment, I can accommodate to your request as far as if it's possible for me. And this is my ending of diecast review. Bye.